Not screw that up. That was intentional. Absolutely. We had to test that sign somehow. We've tested the sign. Just saying. I don't even know if I'm even I'm broadcasting. There we go. Who knew? It was totally intentional. Meant to do every minute of that. Just, saying and stuff. All right. Well. Mm-hmm. Kind of had a feeling. How'd you get out of alignment? Weird, he's not. And these guys, however, should be lined up. Straight up, lined up. Because the wing is cantered, but it's not at that line. Nor here. Only in the front and the ends. Mm-hmm. And you're out of alignment quite a bit. That is not a comfortable piece of design engineering there, is it? I have to either bring that up or drop that down or something. Because that wing tapers back quite a bit. I'm not comfortable with how much it tapers. That's a huge cockpit space. It'll be taken up by the cockpit, but it's much bigger than I thought it would be. Much more of the fighter is taken up by it, but that's all right. We'll go there. Let's see if I can't pull up a picture from my archives. There's a spacecraft that I designed a long time ago that I'm seeing in my head, but I'm not sure I have it correctly yet. That means I put it out here. And the stuff to be sorted could be anywhere in here. That's awesome. So now I'm looking through all of the old pictures. Well, actually, I'm looking through all the pictures I just took. In hopes that somewhere in here lay the picture that I'm looking for, which it might not. It's sadly one random piece of information. May not be that random, but it's somewhat random. Someday I'm going to take these Star Frontiers comics and totally make a comic out of it and just print it. Because it's cute and it's stupid and I like it. So there. Star Frontiers. I mean, I think it was even called, I called it Star Explorers. Star Explorers comics, yeah. It could be in this group. It's in the group that belongs to Gateway. For better, of course. That's what I'm trying to build over here, and I'm not getting the shape that I wanted. Which is fine. I mean, these are all wonderfully awesome little... That is an insanely complex spacecraft I just built there. I know, I designed that up for no reason. Yep, for no reason. That's what I just said. I mean, I understand you have reasons for things because you're a cat. Cats have reasons. They're just all cat-like. Right? Right. Yeah, we're in the right era. Again, like, I'm not 100% sure if I'm ever in the correct era for all of these things. No. Devolved backwards. Kiddo's artwork. This is all mom stuff. And for those of you that want some of my early art here you go. July 14th, 1979, guys. There we go. So my earliest art. I feel like I'm not finding the art that I'm looking for. Frustrated here. Oh, here we go. A bit more of what's in my world there. That's B29, isn't it? Nope, that's B17. I'm like, what? We're getting closer. Some designs I'm recognizing in here, but they're not quite the ones I'm looking for yet. I figure if I flip through enough of these, oh man, it's 10:03. The scarf of ultimate power. For a while in high school, I was wearing I guess it was junior high and high school, I was wearing a scarf. Just to be, different. Like not all those other scarf wearing people. Some things are getting scanned 3 or 4 times, I'm noticing. I'm having real problems trying to keep control, especially the things that I'm keeping. Those are a problem because there's no spot for them right now. Here in this location, there's no spot. So, Yoda Stitch. I kind of like that guy. Just cute. Stupid, but cute. That's not my artwork. That is. That's Optimus Prime. That's not bad. Oh, Bumblebee down here. Yep. Some of this art just went straight to trash. I mean, not straight to trash. I mean, some of it was fine. Some of it I kept, some of it I didn't. Oh, I love this page. Another page from Witches of Flame that never saw the light of day and makes me go, why am I not doing these things? Why am I don't know. I don't know what my problem is, guys. No idea what my problem is. The good news is, this guy is this guy. He's part of Bellatrix. Don't worry. Bellatrix is still going, at least at the moment. Until I figure out that I don't want to do Bellatrix anymore, I guess. I don't know. One of my mom's random notepads. One of my random notepads. I don't even know what I was doing there. But yeah, I know. Sometimes I just don't know what to say. This is closer. We're in here in the stuff from Midway. I feel like it was a Midway ship. A gateway ship. I feel like if I just look a little further in these weird gateway designs, these are like these proto designs of ships. Like this guy right here. Right, we could build that guy at some point in time. That's a grasshopper. We'll definitely build that guy. It's not who I'm looking for. But I have a grasshopper design. That's not bad. I mean, like, I had full-fledged... These were other ships. Kind of dug that ship. Look at that. That's a design. This would have to be a completely different race. But, I mean, she's a sweetheart. Some of these are good designs for me. You can definitely see I have like an ethic to it. I have an ethic. I have a design ethic, cat. A design ethic. You don't have a design ethic. All your design ethic is to just get scritches. And you know it. You know it. You know it. It stretches all the way down. Not as, I mean, this one's kind of interesting because of that middle gun section, but this one's the one I like the most. The design of a Commonwealth destroyer without her in-space engines, apparently. Who knew? A larger Commonwealth. This is a cruiser. Oh, I didn't want to save it as a copy. Commonwealth cruiser, Commonwealth destroyer. Some Commonwealth hardware. One of the very few times I played a male character. Yeah, see, now we've rolled off somewhere else. Oh, my beloved mother. Here's my mom when my mom was young with big hair. Big hair. It's important, man. Big hair. What you gonna do if you don't have big hair? I don't know. Just coming up with big hair jokes. I'm trying to make big hair jokes. I don't know where they're coming from. More artifacts from Gateway. Gateway was a big project for us. Some of the stuff really needs to be sorted badly. Or sorted goodly, either way. Doesn't really matter. How is it sorted? Yeah, see, this is all now Marriott stuff. I doubt I did anything in my artwork in Marriott stuff. Why are there? Okay, well, like 62 copies of the same thing. Oh, this is bad. The reason I just said that was because there's spiral notebooks in here already. And it's like, well, okay. Hey, Brent. So, Brent, if you didn't get the notice about the stream, that means you're only triggering in on Kan's side. And the reason I say that is because I intentionally disconnected Kan's side tonight to see what would happen. I'd see how many people were actually following my stream or just hooked onto Kan's stream, which is totally fine. They can be. But if for whatever reason Kan decides to disconnect the other side, his side, just saying. I don't think he ever would, but who knows, right? Anything could happen. I'm out hunting down a picture of a spacecraft that I drew. I'm getting better. Look at that. Look at that. That's pretty. It's not bad at all. ER Pulse PBC. That's a lamb. I'll be darned. I was just wondering, because this is sort of what I'm trying to figure out here, is who's connected to what. That's a lot to not show up. And that puts you connected all over the place. You should have seen something come up. Oh, Luna. I once had a cat named Luna. That was Luna. This is me with Luna, and Luna going, you know what? I could be anywhere but here. In fact, I would like to be anywhere except here. Just because that's not cool. Just saying. Luna was a character in a quarter. Luna wanted to take over the world. Well, and I also, the last couple of nights, have had a couple of nights of just weird stuff that has to happen and things that needed to be done and just like weird stuff. So I wasn't on air for a lot of it. I had all of my artwork stuck somewhere. I know it's in one of my artwork pieces. That's why I'm like, I just want my ship. I designed the ship. It's on a piece of paper somewhere. This is the problem I've got. I've been drawing so many things over my life, I have no freaking clue where anything is anymore. I mean, I don't even know where my artwork went. used to have a whole bunch of art pieces all in one place, and then I think they got conflated, so that they were called 1996 and they weren't. Like some of the pieces were from earlier and later, and things like that. And I don't know. I'm having kind of a weird night anyway. I mean, I'm doing fine. This work has been done for. I've been working on this for a while now. This is that fighter. These are fighters. I'm probably gonna um, make those wings a little bit more raked, but I like crooked wings. I cannot lie. Oh, I found my Lego space dudes. All of these guys. I was making Lego comics. There we go. That's better. There we go. Some of these were fun. I was calling this strip On Orbit. I only made 3 of them. That's a bummer. This is cute. I can make more now because I found all of the other guys. Oh yeah, see, like, there's the master of it. So all I have to do is just put the strips in the center. Cool. I had like a whole bunch of them too. That didn't turn out good. Turned out somewhat better. Let's go on my big drive and see if I just dumped all my art somewhere. Maybe I did. Like this unsorted directory. These are all scripts. These are already sorted. I don't think this is sorted correctly. Grumble, grumble, grumble. Grumble, 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 grumble. It's one of those things. I found this piece 100 million zillion quadrillion times, and now when I need it, I can't find it. I always like this one though. This is a good piece. I just like the piece. Shrug. man. I am obsessed with this spacecraft, or this mecha. Totally obsessed with that mecha. Oh well. I feel like it should be in this folder. These are all from different eras. I don't know why they're all in this folder. One of my first characters. She'll show up in Bellatrix someday. As all of them ultimately do. There's Midway, Cutaway. There's a lot of plate armor on that thing. Yeah, see, like, this is close. Do like that setup. That one's a good one. I want to build that someday too. No, not in here. This is a piece I've always loved. This is a great piece. Someday I should really just ink it as it stands. It's one of those things. I actually remember when I made this, I was working at Taco Bell at the time and was on break. And this was on the back of a frickin' Taco Bell placemat. And I got it so perfectly done that it was like so cool right off the bat. In 1992, I mean, this piece was just stupid awesome right off the bat. Even like the curvature of the wings and pieces like that are just so solid. And so I've always loved this piece. I mean, there are some small mistakes, but really, honestly, considering that I used absolutely no reference for it, I didn't even use reference for how birds' feathers looked. I just guessed. I do, because this is 92. It's not like I could pull my phone out and just pull up a picture of a bird on it. 92, I was sitting in the middle of a Taco Bell. There was nothing I can even reference. But this is definitely one of those pieces that if I come across it over here in this mass scanning thing, yeah, see, this one's from 2001. Why is it in the 1990 or 1988 folder? My dad was absolutely infatuated with the P-51. And so I did this for him and gave it to him for his birthday. And I got it back because nobody else wanted it. Yeah, see, all of this is all screwed up. There's pieces missing here. This is entirely messed up. Something's just not right here. I really need to fix my the way I'm carrying my home or carrying my artwork, I am not taking care of my own artwork. That makes me remarkably sad. Like, my artwork shouldn't be doing this. It shouldn't be like this. Oh, hey, look, it's my 1985 diary. In 1985, I grabbed a tape player and recorded this. Looks like even different artwork. Like I said, none of this is in the right place. This is a piece. I think this is gone now. But this and its component pieces, there was a follow-up that went with it, was part of an art class in 8th grade. And we were supposed to use a projector and just trace lights and shadows of pictures. So I brought in a picture of Dr. McCoy. Why not, right? And did this, and my teacher gave me an A and said, you should be an artist. And I was like, well, okay. Because there was, I did this one, and I did this one of Captain Kirk. The Kirk one wasn't as good, but the McCoy one was pretty solid. There we go. There's a very early version of a chakrana right there with 3 legs and 3 fingers on the 3 legs. I did this in 9th grade. 9th grade? 9th grade. Must have been 9th grade. And then here's my cat Twerp. He was a super cat. I don't know what Linus was, but Twerp was a thing. I'm not even really sure what this is either, but that's okay. I tried to draw Twerp there. I tried to draw Twerp here. I love Twerp. He was a good cat. He was only a good cat because he put up with everything. Like, man, that cat tolerated a lot out of me. He didn't have to, but he did. He just kind of sat there and took it because he was just kind of that way. Oh, well, maybe you are at work secretly. Here we go. Anybody for flying bricks? I love flying bricks. That's got a tail number on it. I was drawing it from something. NH. I didn't know my tail numbers though because that's out of pattern. But I'll bet you its tail number is 153032. All we have to do is look up F4 Phantoms and see which F4 Phantom is tail number 153032. Could be 37. Might be 37. Yeah, 3037. I'll bet you that is. That's VFV4, so we should probably carrier-based. Sure. Carrier-based F4 Phantom. I can tell it's an F4 at least. Not bad for... What was this? Oh, this must have been 87 or 88, so... Would have been about 14, 15. There you go. So, F4 Phantom, folks. Tell your friends. What's really into that box spacecraft? Oh, here you go, Brent. Just for you, Star Maps from 1988. Groombridge, Wolf 359. Well, that's 385. That's Wolf 385. There's Wolf 359. Procyon, Lalande, Glycus, Sirius AB, Alpha Centauri, Proxima Centauri, Lilon 21182. That's 21. Well, no, I guess it's just Lilon 112. I think this one's Lilon 21182. Star maps. Old star maps. Maybe I should update them. What do you think? I'm just messing with you. I was really into this box ship. Like, it has a cube. It's so weird. I'm not even sure what that was about. There you go. Visual puns. Good night. Are you going to be, is tomorrow your last day at work? Or is today your last day at work before you head off? Okay. So you'll know, even the goofball. Why does it say to be scanned? Like it's scanned already. I don't get it. I don't understand. How long are you going to be on vacation? You said a week, 10 days? What are you off to? You've been a lot. That's fair. Coming back a couple of days after James comes back. He's right now deployed. Well, I guess she's not really like actually deployed, but no, he's deployed. It's just that he's deployed to Japan. So I guess so it doesn't seem like he's deployed, but that's all right. I don't know how I've lost this one picture. It's just so funny. It's aggravating. I know what I'm looking for. I'll rake these wings back further. And put that there. There, because I kind of like them going that way. That makes that work a little bit better. I'm also going to have to bring this piece down. Well, I'll be here making, same commentary as usual. What I'll do is I'll spend the entire time on star maps just for you. No, I'm just kidding. So you'll be feeling like, why am I working on this vacation? I have to keep Guy from star maps, and I didn't want to work on this vacation. Good night, my friend. Sleep well. There we go. It's lined up going, that way, but that's all right. But it is lined up now, which is good. I feel like it should even go further back. A lot more of that rake going backwards. I like things that are somewhat impossibly built. It's almost like the designers are intentionally trying to just push the engineering limits. Like, let's give it just a little bit more. What you think, guys? We could do that, right? We could do this just a little bit more. Yeah, that's great. Oh, boy. We have space age materials that are ridiculously strong, so we'll just, build these wings where they have no engineering support whatsoever. That sounds like a great idea. What do you think? I think this is fun. This is fun. So now what we have is, see, that looks a lot cooler though. But it does have the Viper look now going for it. Like, I should put my masers inside here just so I can have the masers inside there. Nah, I don't think that's where we're going to keep that. And once we're done, this thing is not going to look like a Viper at all. Moreover, unlike my MPV, these engines they're not air breathers. And the MPV will take air and whenever it comes into the atmosphere, but the MPV can spare the time and effort to do that, so it doesn't need to worry too much about it. The idea is the human side of the seat should be forward and flat so that the humans can sit like this, but Shakrana can go with one leg underneath here, which is what they'll need. All right. Like these are the same pictures. Oh, that one's a cool ship. It's weird looking back on these pictures and getting that feeling of when I was in that era. Because it was the first time I was in college. There's some good stuff in here. All of Image Killer is in here. I don't even know what Image Killer was supposed to be about, but there you are. Mako, the first scroll. Ooh. Check out this cell. That's pretty from back in the day when I was working on cell work. That's a cool design. I need to like start a folder that's just that's a cool design. Hey, mashing. A folder full of spaceships that I drew over the years. And hey, very early MPV. Actually, strangely, has not changed a whole lot since back in the day. This is 1994, and our MPVs don't look much different now. There's the MPV all folded up. The wheels all folded up and everything, and the legs all folded up under there. That's a weird fighter. I'm not going to say I don't like it, though. I do kind of like it. It's a weird fighter. Completely infatuated with weird spacecraft. I do like this picture. You've been doing a ton of DMing, right? Like, there comes a point where I'm like, I don't understand how the world's working anymore. I just don't. Wow, that's old. That's so old. Look at the resolution I scanned it in. Oh, what a sin. What a sin. This one's just ended up getting weirdly chopped up. Oh, you've got 2 campaigns going? That's a thing. This one's not, well, no. I'll have to find the masters for these and rescan them before I throw everything away. I like this picture. I think the funniest part about this picture is me going, I'm not drawing another hand. That's all the hands. That's it. This one's a good one. I spent forever on that dumb horse. Make that horse right. I was dating a girl at the time who was an equestrian. And so I didn't want to mess it up because I knew that if I messed it up, she'd be like, well, you did this wrong. So I kept trying to figure out Oh, noes. Oh, gosh. That's going to be brutal, man. I feel for you. All this stuff needs to be sorted somehow. And in this entire thing is not that spacecraft that I was looking for. I cannot believe I've lost the one spaceship I'm looking for. How did I lose this one picture? Found every other picture. Hey, George. You're here for the last 5 minutes of our show, George? You little goofball. Yes, you. You know who you are. Maybe I just went past it. I don't know. Oh, railroading is so rough, though. Trying to not railroad, especially when you're like, I have the world's bestest story. Because, like, I always did come up with really good stories, but the biggest problem that I always had was especially when I was first starting out, trying to do my own GMing. It's just so hard to not railroad because you want them to get to the good part, you know? Yeah, no, George, you want people to get to the good part. Um, you did come up here to get scritches. I'm just saying. This is all on you. Can't gripe too much because you came up here specifically for scritches. I can put you down though. How to tell that I was influenced by Naushka without saying that I was influenced by Naushka? All these designs right in here. I love this concept right here. It's another vehicle I need to make somewhere along the line. Good old Sarah Still Night. Back in the day when I was practicing, this is me doing Minmay, or at least trying to do Minmay, and getting all stuck on the hands. I don't know what my problem is, or why I can't find that one spacecraft. Right? At some point, you're like, what am I doing? What am I doing? What's going on? Did I put it in the gateway folder? Maybe I put it in the gateway folder because that would have been smart. Because it is a gateway spacecraft. Nope. Just a whole bunch of McRand. I don't even know what to do. Yeah, it's kind of like I set up my paints based on Miyazaki's watercolor palettes. Why change it? Why mess with it? Why mess with a good thing? Well, I mean, and I think we all want to like strive for that, sure. But I'm also kind of the opinion that, we do the best we can do with what we've got. Well, so we got 2 here. This is not bad. If I were to put a modifier on this and mirror it, we get that. And without the big engines on the back, that's not bad. Or the engines underneath. I still feel like maybe that nose is just a little too wide, though. I don't know if I like that nose as much. Make it look a little bit sleeker. There we go. I like that better. I may ever actually be able to extend it too. That'll give that instrumentation package on the front more space, which is important because it's going to need something to compensate for the fact that it doesn't have a gravity blade. So without a gravity blade, it's going to have markedly less capability to see in combat. Is usually why it carries around with an MPV. The MPV has double gravity blades, so it makes it a lot easier for it to poke around, see what it's doing, This instrumentation package on the front, though, is the piece that gives it the ability to see. Better. So it's got the big engines. Once those big engines are on, a markedly different critter. It won't look the same. All right. Well, guys, I think I'm coming to the end of my story now for today. I like that. I like what it looks like at the moment. It looks pretty sleek. I don't know, that forward piece looks a little bent, but hey, we'll do what we can. What we have, I guess. I'm still fussing with it over here. I'm like, meh, but this piece looks weird. I don't like the way this looks. At some point, I'm going to have to put a cockpit door on this thing, like an entire canopy. To make sure it fits, at least somewhat. All right. Well, either way, I can't fuss with this forever. I gotta get going. I should probably head out and go to bed and go to sleep because it's time. It's time to go to sleep. But I'm still fussing with my spacecraft, which I'll probably be fussing with through tomorrow. And then we'll bring it up tomorrow, and then I'll keep fussing with it, and hopefully I can find that design that I had. I can sort of see it in my head, which means I must have seen it recently. Anyway, that's where we are. Thanks for joining me, Mashing. I hope you straighten out your campaigns. I feel for you there. I feel for you so much there. That's just so... I've been down that road so much. So I hope you do well, though. And I'm going to go on ahead and go to bed, and then I'll be back tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Mountain Time. And I hope you all have a wonderful evening and or morning, depending on where you are in the world, and or afternoon. I guess it could be all of the above. Because it's the way it goes, right? And everybody else, and have fun. And as always, remember to keep your eyes in the stars, guys. Bye-bye.